Not every comic book movie needs an origin story. James Gunn states the DCU will not focus on origin stories for generic characters like Superman and Batman. I wholeheartedly agree with him, and I think most of the fandom does. However, there's a fan who argued that origins are needed as the general audience is not familiar with backstories as comic book nerds. Whoever that fan was, that was a horrible take. We have so much Superman and Batman in the media, live action and animated. How many times do you expect their origin stories to be retold? You don't have to be a comic book nerd to know this. The majority of the audience knows how Superman and Batman came to be. It's literally common knowledge if you just watch past movies, not even the TV shows. There's only so much you can do with a fixed origin story. You can't change it, otherwise you would change the character itself. Spider-Man Homecoming was one of the best movies. It didn't waste time on the origin story of a well-known character that has two live-action iterations of his origin story, and that's excluding the animated counterparts. However, movies that do need an origin story go to lesser-known characters such as Iron Man in 2008. He wasn't that famous in Marvel at that time, but they executed his origin well, and clearly it was needed. They couldn't just start off Iron Man with Iron Man 2 or 3 and expect his character to blow up. James Gunn states that instead of wasting effort to create origin stories for characters that almost everybody knows, it would be more worthwhile to invest the effort into more famous comic book characters like Swamp Thing that aren't known by general movie audiences. This is obviously a more logical decision and is the right approach. It's not that origin stories are needed, it's just that they have to be used wisely. James Gunn understands and knows what he's doing. I am pretty sad though that The Authority has been changed to an animated movie. I was pretty hyped up about this. Hopefully they get the money to make it live action instead. We still have time. December is arriving soon. The Superman Legacy trailer will be dropping soon and it will break the internet. Whether it's good or bad, Snyder fans, Gunn fans, and general audiences will watch it so they can scream out their opinions, good or bad. Let's hope this movie will be a success. If it flops, DC fans will spend perhaps a year or two floating in space with hope lost that DC will never have a good live action universe.